FEN, TUL, and the NTUST Smart Manufacturing Laboratory. Okay. Before that, anyone know what is this? No? Okay. Yes, the above part is the fan, but actually this is a GPU card. Okay, or you can say the display card if you like play some high-level PC games. Okay, you need this, or you need to like to be a YouTuber to edit some videos. Okay, okay, and why we in this laboratory we use this GPU card made by TUL. TUL is AMD's OEM manufacturer. AMD, do you know AMD? AMD and NVIDIA, which is the top manufacturer to produce the GPU card. Okay, and so we cooperate with the TUL. So you can see this is the finished product of the GPU card, and the GPU card can divide into 3 different parts. Okay, the first one is the SOL, the PC board, or you can say the motherboard. Okay, and the protective cover for the PC board, and the last one is the radiator fan. Okay, to cool down the PC board. So in this laboratory, we use 2 industrial robots and 1 collaborative robot and 1 AOI system. Okay, to build a flexible assembly process. So for example, in this process, the first step, we use the traditional automation robot to install these 2 parts, the PC board and the cover. So you can see here the automation robot will install 8 screws on 8 different red spars. Okay, to assemble the cover in the PC board. So let's see. Okay, in the meantime, the industrial robot detects the human's motion. Okay, it will start to catch the fan and move. Now you can see the robot move very slow because we use the depth camera to calculate the distance from the human and the robot. Okay, so for example, now the human approach to the robot to maybe a dangerous distance, it will stop. And if it will move, and if far from that, it will speed up. Okay. Okay, and then the robot move the fan on the fixed position and angle, and the human get the finished PC board on it and just assemble on it. And we also have some research that there is a real-time guideline to teach you the order of the screw installation. For example, if the operator installed the location A, and he doesn't know the location, the next one is which location. So we use the object detection to detect the human motion and the install location to teach the operator to assemble these 2 PC board and the radiator fan. And also, if some tilt happen, for example, like this or like this, it may cause some install errors. So our object detection algorithm also will, if there is some install errors, it will show some warning message. Okay, after the human finish the assemble process, okay, the camera receive the human motion and move it on the conveyor. And the next, Eric will show you the AOI system.
Greetings guys, my name is Eric. Now I'm going to introduce the AOI system for you. And originally the GPU should be conveyed to there by this conveyor, but because this conveyor will cause some noise, so I just close it. Yeah. So just pretend the GPU come to here. Okay, use your imagination. Okay. Now, before the AI system start running, I want to introduce some basic structure of the hardware. Like first, just what Henry mentioned before, this is a corporate human robot arm, a corporate robot arm. It will help us to lift the GPU and move the GPU to this region. And this region we call the detection region. As you can see here, we have a chair. This chair can do the rotation. It can help us the system to detect the most part of the GPU. And then we have camera and the lightning support. And the third part, the third region is, you can see on the desk, we have 4 plates. And the special one is the orange plate. And the reason why we use the different color is that because we consider the third region as a separate region. Because when the detection is finished, the system need to separate or divide how this product is. It is an OK or NG product. So if we saw the product will be moved to the orange plate, it means this product is the NG product. Okay, and now I'm going to introduce the algorithm we use. Actually, we have a lot of algorithm right now, and in this AI system, we use algorithm. The name is called the YOLO V3. And the reason why we use the YOLO V3 is that YOLO V3 has some features. The first feature, which is most important, is that the YOLO V3 can support the real-time detection. I think this is very important for the intelligent manufacturer because in the future, if we want to build an automatic factory, the real time is very important because if we can use the real time detection, it means we can reduce the whole producing time. And the second feature of the YOLO V3 is that the YOLO V3 can help us to locate the defect. It can tell us, it can use an orange square to tell us where the defect is. And the third feature is that YOLO V3 can help us to do the classification because sometimes our product may produce a few kinds of defect. So the YOLO V3, it can help us to do the classification. And the things I mentioned before, it will show on the monitor. So let's start the system. And please focus on the monitor. Okay, first, our robot detects the GPU and grab the GPU to the detection region. And then the system is starting to do the recording. Like, please focus on the monitor. You can see they have some orange square shows on the screen sometimes. It means our system, they detecting something they consider as a defect. And right now, our algorithm, it can recognize 4 kinds of defect, like the deep scratch and dent, and the screw miss, and the screw tilting. We will show you the pictures later. Okay, when the detection process is finished, we already saw a lot of orange square on the monitor, right? So it means this product is an NG product. So the system will tell the robot. So the robot, he's a little nervous. Please forgive me. Yeah. So when the robot arm, when the system notices it's an NG product, so the robot arm will move the GPU to the orange part. Come on, boy. Yeah. See, you will put on the orange plate. And let's check the result. The picture all you see here is captured when the detection is running. So let's pick one picture as an example. And as I mentioned, our model we training, it can detect 3-4 kinds of the defect, like the screw tilting and the scratch and dent and miss entry. And you can also see that the YOLO V3 can help us to locate the defect and also tell you which kind of defect is. And that's all the introduction of the AI system. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you.